Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawn on the bottom left side as the Chaos Sorcerer Bjorn. Spawn as the Plague Champion teammate, we have Deathshroud. Spawning as the Farseer, we have Dr. Cactus. And as the Lord General, we have Gloom. This is going for a Sentinel, and Howling Banshees, pretty standard. We've got Chaos Marines and Chaos Marines, pretty standard as well. Looks like going straight for the VP. Heretics have the PowerPoint. Chaos Marines have been pulled out. Another squad of Heretics for both of the Chaos players. Not big spice. Going for a double Sentinel opener for the Lord General. So it's going to go for more of a requisition bleed sort of build. The Howling Spanch has been pulled out by the Farseer, who's going to go for your own requisition bleed build. Lord General's now firing away from the type of melee by the Chaos Marines. Imperial Guardsman engaging at range. Doesn't need one of the models there on the Lord General. Does fire a pretty good cast there. Takes some good sporadic damage. The Heretic Squad does fall back. Lord General is receiving quite a bit of fire. The Lord General will need to fall back really soon. He does fall back. It does go for another cast there as well. He needs some good damage. The Sentinel does not have a Stomp upgrade either. And the Imperial Guard Squad does fall back. You have to start an upgrade. And now the Chaos Lord is trying to engage the Sentinel in melee. And it looks like this... Did he lose a Heretic Squad entirely? He may have, because the first one he had another one queued, unless he canceled that queue. Actually, looked, nope, he has less requisition as teammate as well, so he may have lost that Heretic Squad. Speaking of losing a Heretic Squad, this Heretic Squad is... will barely escape on out there. Farseer's turning high up the Plague Champion melee. And we've got the Howling Banshee severely wounded. But it looks like they will escape on out of there. Farseer pushing a little bit forward, finds a sentry gun. And tap the Plague Marine or Plague Chaos Marines in melee. And it looks like she will need to fall back sooner rather than later. Sentinel here is quite wounded. We got a Chaos Ritual here to camouflage these Chaos Marines. Imperial Guard Squad needs to push on forward to get repaired up in the other Sentinel. The other one can try to decapture the point. No, it's actually activated. He does fire a cast there. Those will miss, however. Half squad being deployed up. We've got a third Sentinel on the field too, and he did actually lose this Howling Banshee squad. A lot of losses already. Air squad advancing forward or just sort of standing there. Could perhaps use a ritual to get the extra health regen on the Chaos Marines. Very nice. Here comes another cast there. Gain some decent damage there on the Sentinel. Havoc's firing away. May need to get an auto cannon upgrade sooner rather than later on it. Guardian Squad's only one of the models actually firing, so the Plague Marine's getting some lot of damage in there. There's plenty of health regen. Another point does go down. Three Sentinels here. None of them upgraded the Stomp upgrade, looks like. And one of them is quite wounded. The other two are going to advance forward. The Lord General advance forward. Maybe a good idea if I'm going to get the grenade launcher upgrade to hit that Havoc squad. As trying to charge him forward, the Lord General does tie up the Havoc squad up in melee, forcing them back. When the Entourage Stormtroopers does, in fact, go down. Chaos Marines seeing quite a bit of fire. We've got the Sentinels now advance forward. Does go for a nice little cast there, getting some great AoE damage. Over here, you got the Farseer trying to charge onto the Heretic Squad. We got the Howling Banshee trying to charge and help them out as well. Chaos Marines and Heretics engaging the power generator node there. Looks like the Lord General's maybe falling back. All Sentinels are still alive. Lord General's quite wounded. All the Sentinels need quite a bit of repairs as well. May need to go for a repair bunker at the current rate. Guardian Squad and Howling Banshees on Farseer trying to deal with these forces. Now it's a good time to press the Plasma Grenade. Does get a good knockback there, as well as a good detonation. He is activating another ritual there. Two Chaos Marines now advancing forward. And now we've got an Eternal War upgrade on both of them. You always upgrade them with the chain axe ability upgrade, which gives them a melta pistol, which may be useful in this weird situation. Or plasma guns. Plasma guns will work just fine. Havoc Squad does go ahead and fall on back. And the Chaos Heretic does get suppressed there by the Guardian's Weapons team. Got tier 2 by the Lord General. Nobody else is going for tier 2 at the moment. If Lord General goes for tier 2, he may upgrade all those Sentinels with frag missile launchers, which will give him a lot of range damage. You need a front line. Ogren would probably be the best way to provide a front line, so maybe you should go for Ogren first before all the missile launchers. And Repair Bunker would not hurt around here as well. Sentinels are pushing away up north. Polymetrics do fall back, trying to run away from that Havoc Squad. We've got grenade launcher upgrade as well, as well some knockback grenades being fired. They do knock back the Guardian Weapon team. This point will be deactivated. Got the generators now being focused down as well. And we got a Chimera? Why is it going? This is way too many vehicles. He needs a repair bunker. Now the generator does in fact go down. And this force is getting nice and suppressed. Grenade launcher barrage raining on in, knocking back the Guardian Weapon team. No frag missile launcher. No missile launcher upgrade. House grenade does come forward. That's supposed to largely miss. The Guardian's Weapon team and the Lord General needs to fall back. The Guardian Squad, I should say. Does eliminate one of the models there. Takes out the Farseer. The Lord General may actually go down. There's a lot of stuff in the retreat path. Gets some nice melee hits there on the Lord General himself. And he does throw some rounds onto the Stormtrooper. Lord General will skip on out of there, barely. His own health is probably down to near 0. Lord General being deployed out by the Farseer, as we got the Chimera now advancing forward. I still believe auto cannon up here wouldn't be half bad. No, not actually tier 2 just yet. Got the bunker being poured on now. He needs to repair a bunker upgrade as soon as possible. He's also pulling this guy back and does lose that guy as well. He is upgraded plasma guns. Plasma guns are anti-heavy infantry. These guys are technically heavy infantry. And there's a repair upgrade. His generator may go down as well. Got the Chimera in the mix. The Chimera may just want to advance forward. He repaired up now. The Chaos Sorcerer has been upgraded the Sigil of the Rift, which teleports the infantry units. As far as caster, not very successful. Guardians are advancing forward. And the Sorcerer does fall back. Plasma grenade was thrown. She does fall back. Got these forces advancing forward. And now they got the Guardian Squad advance forward. They could throw a plasma grenade. Decides to fleet of foot, or whatever it's called again. The Heretic Squad is trying to pursue it. Farseer is going to tie them up in melee. Does detonate another model there. Now we've got another Imperial Guard Squad being deployed now. A little bit late for it, but it should be very useful. Grenade launchers and tactical Chaos Marines are hitting the generators. And now we do also have a Falcon being deployed now. No missile upgrade, launcher upgrade on either of these guys. Howling Banshee is not coming to spawn up north. There's a nice little VP lead for Red, but it is shrinking. Guardian team Falcon is now advancing forward. Looks like both the Chaos Brothers are now going for tier 2, very late tier 2. And now we do got the Plague Chain being teleported up north thanks to his Chaos Sorcerer buddy. Toss grenade thrown, and it was more friendly fire than enemy fire. Now it's going to be trying to hit the power generators up here. The Simple Security Support is still the Lord General. Lord General could be upgraded with melta guns to help out with that. And this Imperial Guard squad has been upgraded with the Commissar, not Sergeant, and plasma guns. Come on, upgrade the Sergeant. He's very low in requisition. He can't afford the 75 requisition for a Sergeant. Looks like he does have the other Imperial Guards loaded back with the Chimera as well. And they got a Plague Marine squad being deployed out as well. Auto cannon upgrade has an upgrade on the Havoc squad, which is going to be very big versus various light units. Got the missile launcher and the Chaos Marine Space support. Does get a great cast there. Missile does connect, and that Sentinel does in fact go down. Another missile does connect on the Chimera, and looks like the Chaos Marine is going to try and type the Imperial Guardsman up in melee. Got a creeping barrage, knocking back the Plague Marine. And this Imperial Guard squad is severely wounded, has no Sergeant upgrade on it at the moment, or still. Let's hop inside the Chimera, is going to go ahead and drive away, perhaps drive back to base. Sentinel is going to see some missile fire. And got the Havoc squad now set on up. Lord has been backed out of the garrison and does go and hop back in as well. Sentinel somehow alive. Got War Spiders being put out by the Farseer. Now he manages to force back the Plague Champion. Now would be a good time for a grenade. That seemed like a really bunched up squad. But does not get a grenade off onto that retreating squad.
Will you draw power now, fool? You may fail us this day.
Your guard squad does fall back, fully upgraded.
From these ranks.
And this power generator will go down. Another 4-gen bashing there, though his point's still activated. Air grenade launcher upgrades, which can do some great damage. Over here, looks like the Chimera's getting tied up a little bit, trying to re-garrison all these forces. Like Marine squad does fall back, and now we do have the missile launcher upgrade on the Sentinel. Repair bunker system up and going, which should be very handy. And the Lord General has upgrade of the sniper rifle. You guys see on fire on my target, which increases damage against a single target. I would say the better name of the ability is probably fire on my mark, as like a volley fire effect rather than fire on my target. Sounds like a holy crap. How many? One Imperial Guard squad did survive inside the truck or the Chimera. It does get reinforcements there as well. Oof, he lost an entire squad to that ability.
You are losing us a victory point.
I'm actually still ripping apart that power generator. These forces are going to try to come over here to respawn. And that point does get deactivated there. Got another Plague Marine squad being deployed on out. Maybe a good idea to get out some heavy infantry instead with all the Plague Marines. Or a Manticore. That wouldn't hurt. The Deacon wouldn't hurt, nor would Wraith Guard. Missiles are raining on in. He's going to this fire, take some time to fire some grenades there, knock back grenades have been thrown. Farseer does get a nice knockback on the Chaos Marines. And the Chaos Farseer will retreat back, will manage to stay alive, has plenty of health. The Guardian squad will need to fall back as well, and does. A lot of firepower right here. Warp Spiders are teleport forward, trying to get some hits there, trying to type the grenade launcher squad up in melee. Watch how dropping on in. He does go ahead and dodge it reasonably well. Imperial Guard is receiving quite a bit of fire from the grenades. Grenades are very effective for Imperial Guards. Which gets a nice little shout there, tying up multiple squads up in melee. Grenade launcher squad could detonate one of the models as well. Farseer is going to be tying them up in melee. These ones are fighting, does force back these squads. Archtarch still in the mix, everything a bit wounded. Plague Champion does fall back with very, very minimal health. Of course, Howling Mages do fall back. It got nice knockback grenades onto the Lord General. Good knockback there from the Archtarch onto the missile launcher squad. And we've got the Marcus Zinch Havoc squad here for our las cannon. We've got the Primus Psyker as well. More missiles are raining on it, gets good AoE damage. The Primus Psyker does fall back away from the autocannon. Both of the red players are pretty low on requisition. They do got a number of generators. Red knockback grenades does get fired, knocking back the Guardian team. Howling Banshees and War Spars are pushed away for as well. Farseer does in fact go down. We got the grenade launcher squad, so we still got another set of knockback grenades. Does activate a ritual there, very nice. Oh, we do got a Zen Shrine here. He does teleport forward with one of some Chaos Marines as well, very nice. And he does go ahead and actually runs forward with his Imperial Guardsmen. I think he may have actually clicked on the portal to go over there. Or that could not have been a mistake, but there right now, well, he has time to Havoc squad up in melee, but the Imperial Guardsman not great in melee in the first place. Lord General has, of course, the Kalmazar upgrade with him as well. Now got Plague Marines coming for a flank. The Zen Shrine does stay up. Plague Marines going to be now start eyeing some Dread Bashing. Both of the red players are going for tier 3. Dreadnought for the Chaos Sorcerer. That's going to finish off that generator as well. Oh, what the Primus Psyker's doing? He needs to fall back. He is way too wounded. Another generator does go down. Chimera is just trying to poke in with a little bit of damage. Lord General's advancing forward now. It does actually execute one of the models right there with the Kalmazar. Or maybe not. It does teleport forward. Oh wait, you can tell actually mainly cast a teleport there with on top of the opponent's infantry as well. Oh, that could be very nasty. Does hop inside the Chimera, very nice. Over here we do have the Warp Spiders and the Guardian squad advancing forward, trying to get some damage here. Of course, got the Havoc squad with the las cannon, as well as some Plague Marine missiles. Plasma grenade is thrown, trying to hit the Havoc squad. Does get a great hit on the Havoc squad. Havoc squad gets fully wiped out. That is one last anti-vehicle weapon. Another Dreadnought deployed out by this time by the Plague Champion. A little bit overkill in these Dreadnoughts. Do have, of course, cracked missiles firing away, but it's not exactly great to have a Sentinel engaged in melee by a Dreadnought. And there goes that Sentinel. As of right now, he may want to pull out Lehman Russ with a Vanquisher cannon. Fire Prism won't hurt, nor Fire Dragons, nor Stormtroopers Melter Guns. We got a missile launcher upgrade on this Dreadnought here. Ghost Spiders are seeing a bit of fire. They need to fall back sooner rather than later. These forces are starting advancing forward. Force back the Autarch. Lord General's advancing forward, trying to revive the Farseer. He's trying to teleport the Farseer, the grenade launcher squad, but there goes the Lord General. Maybe a good idea to respawn the Farseer since she's probably cheaper at the moment. Both players are pending in requisition right now, so we may see a Bane Blade. And nope, Lehman Russ will probably be good. There we go. Lehman Russ is now being queued on up. We may see the Avatar of War, but needs a bit more power for the Avatar of War, as well as the Fire Prism. So maybe it's Fire Prism. I don't think the Avatar of War is all that great, in my opinion. Does knock back the Howling Banshees there. Do have some Seer Council, however. But Howling Banshee squad does fall back, severely wounded. War Spider King and Guardian squad gets some great damage. And fires a missile launcher barrage there. Does get some suppression of the Guardian weapon team as well as of the Warp Spiders. Seer Council does fall back, trying to avoid the Plague Cloud. The Plague Cloud is a nasty ability. Maybe Russ on the field queue as well. The Sentinel over here did go down. And now the Plague Cloud slowly blowing its way forward. And now the Guardian weapon team does, or Guardian squad does fall back. Demon Russ advancing forward, does fire a shot there, getting some good hits there on the Camouflage Dreadnought now. He upgraded this missile launcher. Fires a missile launcher with the Plague Marines. And right now the Zinch Ritual is under siege. He's going to teleport that squad forward. Or the Plague Marines forward, I should say. Looks like the still Camouflage right there. Being forced to advance forward, getting some great damage. Howling Banshees shouting, eyeing up the Chaos Marines up in melee. Plague Marines are falling back as well. Chimeras are seeing quite a bit of fire right there. And the Previous Battle Rush not coming forward, just going to knock back the Plague Marines, but they got the missile launcher on top of the Chaos Dreadnought still, and still camouflage in this region. Hard from to spot that. The Ritual's down to a couple of models. Fires the missile there with the Plague Marines. And the does get a shot there onto the Chaos Dreadnought, but too much fire coming down on top of Lehman Russ. He is charging forward as well. He does have the repair bunker back here. Trying to deal with the Chaos Dreadnought. Great cast there from the Chaos Sorcerer. Does take out the Chaos Dreadnought. And here comes the missile. Does take out the Lehman Russ with the missile, however. Does get a Haywire Grenade off on the Chaos Dreadnought here. And I can see our Council on how to engage in melee, but neither of them have anti-vehicle melee. But he's getting some decent damage there, giving enough chip damage. It's great hits there. It does actually take it out. Oh, it's the Archtarch's fusion gun that really did damage. That Plague Cloud's going to rip apart the Howling Banshees here. Counts kind of staying a little bit better. Now you've got the two Plague Marines now advancing forward. Third Plague Marine deployed up with a Plague Champion. And the other Chaos Dreadnought deployed out by the Chaos Sorcerer. So, a Lehman Russ, that's what got deployed out. If he used red points on that Lehman Russ. Like Marine squad does fall back. And now this got massive wars pushing forward. Both of the red players do not have a whole lot of red points, so pretty far from any sort of nuke. Plague Marines are charging up forward as well. Got the Primus Psyker here as well as the Archtarch. Activates the Zinch Ritual right there. That last one was pretty effective. And the Plague Champion is down, which the Chaos Sorcerer could revive. Maybe trying to teleport something forward. And it looks like he did not grab what he was trying to grab. Or it's just channeling and stuff right now.
If that victory point is lost.
Primus shot there. We've got the fusion gun and the Primus Psyker in this region. The Primus Psyker is out of energy. Goes there on the Plague Marines. He also getting clearing up that Lehman Russ. Got a massive barrage there. Gains some decent damage around the Imperial Guard squad. And Lehman Russ will need to fall back, perhaps through the repair bunker up there. 3 Plague Champions at this point in time. We need a Cadian Carson squad or the Bane Wolf. Not Bane Wolf. That's the Acid Spear, right? Bone Lord, Bane Lord. I forget what it was called. The Plasma Bane Blade.
Your forces obey you.
Another Zinch Shrine being deployed on out.
Your units fulfill your command.
Looks like the Limber has been upgraded the Executioner Cannon. I do like the Executioner Cannon, but I don't think that's a great upgrade at this point in time. There's a lot of missile launchers there, though. But I think the Big Extra Cannon would have been better, just the extra range. Here, guard's been trying to chase down the Lehman Russ for repairs. But it's there onto that Chaos Sorcerer, and the Chaos Sorcerer does in fact go down to the Ultra Stark and the Primus Psyker, the support heroes. Lehman Russ trying to charge on forward, getting some good hits there as well. Fusion gun of the Ultra Stark will get some good hits as well. Got a creeping barrage. Gets some great damage all the time. There goes the Lehman Russ. And now the Chaos Marine squad is forced on back. Got a lot of Plague Marines here. One of them does have a potential good angle. These guys going around. These two are not going to have a good angle. Finds a good rearm hit there. Slows it down. Could be able to pursue it. Lord General's going to be captured at this point. There is a downed Chaos Lord right there. Or Chaos Sorcerer. For knockback grenades, trying to knock back the Lord General. He does get the point in time, however. And Lemuros will manage to escape on out there. Going for a Kading Partial Squad, good idea. Probably a good idea to get plasma guns along with it. And the Lord General will escape on out of there.
You are losing us a victory point.
Got the Plague Cloud not being deployed on out. Gains some great damage. Looks like the Farseer is going to be receiving all the Noxious Cloud. Farseer is receiving quite a bit of fire. She's down to half health, not below half health. He does capture the point, and Red has won the game with enough VPs. This is Andrew saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.